So I've had my Lego City up for 5 whole weeks now, and I know I've only put out 2 segments, but that's because I'm just, it takes a long time to make a build like that. That took me probably about a good week and a half to make, and then this parking garage took me about a day to make, just because that. But I would do it like, that just took a long time to make. But I need this table. This table is actually where I review Lego sets on generally, slash my desk. And I really need to turn it back into my desk. So without further ado, we're gonna destroy this city now, which means a lot of stuff's happening. I was gonna put the night bus in, but I'm not really wanting to go through and order all the parts from Bricklink right now and spend $20 on it. So we're not doing this, but I'm going to break down the Bin There Donut that set. I'm gonna save these two for like a month and then break them down, and then everything else just goes away on a shelf. Here's the set fully broken apart, put away. This is how I store all my sets if you don't know. I break them up, put them in the bags, keep the minifigs intact, and then just put the booklet and the number on it. So if I'm looking for a set, I can just find it easily. So I was just carrying my parking garage over to put it away, and it snapped. The legs on it just snapped completely, leaving the top floor pretty much like that. I'm debating if I should leave it like this or put it back together right now. Have to see what happens and how lazy I am. Everything is back on the shelves, and I even added the parking garage, which I did work on. I just needed to rebuild the stilts a little bit, and some of the pieces down here got knocked off. Everything is back on the shelves. They look really nice. That's just the box shelf. Nothing happened up there, but all this is done. And then I rebuilt the parking garage. Nothing actually got broken except for the stilts, which are pretty easy to fix. These are just two 2x5s that are just put on top, and then one in the center. So that's there. And then the skyscraper is also here, and then the last floor to that is back there. Now, if you're wondering why do I keep my 2 mocks built, it's just because right now my upstairs is getting recarpeted in 2 days, which means everything is down here in my office where I keep my set, so I don't have a huge space to take stuff apart and put back into bins right now. So I'll probably do that sometime next week, break all this down. So I'll update you guys when all that has been done, but it's sad to see that all the sets are back on the shelves. That my table is back. I'm gonna be doing a drop test of this garage right now, so that was kabloomies. Actually, none of the building broke this piece. I'm very shocked, but all the stabilizers built that were holding this second story up. So let's see if we can just break this. There we go. Now I'm gonna break down this skyscraper. I've had this built for a very long time and on my shelf, so I keep all my Legos. I've had it stored like this. So I've just taken off this upper chunk of the floor and left these floors like that. And I've even removed this upper floor. Now this floor, these are all very similar. They're all one screen, one person. So as you can see, one screen, one person, or just the screen and nothing else. And then this floor is a restaurant, which looks really, really nice. I really like that. There's the front area with all the flowers and people coming up. And then this floor removes, and there's a movie theater down here. So you got like concession stands and then the actual theater over here, which is nothing very special, but just nice. And you got the big screen there and people sitting. So I really like that. And you even got a ticket window, which can be accessed from inside or the outside. Looks nice. And there's also a sign that says 50 miles an hour. There's studs for people to walk on. So I think that this mock was definitely one of my better mocks I've made that are a movie theater. And definitely for the city going for a skyscraper, I think that this one achieved the goal I was looking for. Now there is a small issue. When I did take this off the shelves, not everything lined up, and then this floor started to collapse. So what we're just going to do is we're just going to tip that like that. And that was supposed to be a really big kablammy. As you can see, these skyscrapers aren't built that well. Looks like everything's pretty much fine except for some floor breakage. So let's just drop this thing. I don't think this is gonna do much, but let's just see. Oh, it did a lot more than I expected, so that's what that looks like. As you can see, and we even got another floor broken down. We can just probably just rip that one off. Rip off that, and then there's like another floor. So you can see they're all similar, how they're done with just like a table, a door, and then a person. Here's what that's looking like. I finished breaking down all the mocks, and you can see all the parts are out. Understandably, the most amount of parts are the one by some pile, because these are what I use to build the whole mock. So there's a lot of yellow and red because those were the biggest floor colors, but there's whites and blues in there too, and some oranges. And then next is probably the plate pile, because those were used to do the floors, and then everything else is sprinkled in out. And about the minifig pile is huge. I didn't realize how many minifigs I ended up putting in that one mock. So looks good. Glad to have those finally done. I can put all the parts away now. If you have ever wondered how I organize lesser used pieces and pieces that I don't have a ton of, this is how I do it. I buy these things. They're a couple dollars. They're, you know, like beading organizers or stuff like that. They're a couple dollars. I have 7 of them. I've numbered them because I used to have a sheet where I wrote everything down, like which box had which type of piece in it, but I don't have that anymore because I reorganized stuff and then just haven't done it. But I just numbered it, and then you can open it up. None of this stuff's color coordinated, but it's piece coordinated, so then you can go in and figure out stuff. So like, you know, in here we got a bunch of pieces, and then in bin 4 we got more unique styles of pieces and ladders, and so I can just come through here, realize, oh, I need a gray one of these, and then just grab it out. And if I want to do some color coordination, I can just take out the whole section. The nice thing I like about these is you get to set the size of the divider. So some can be pretty big, some can be pretty small. And it's pieces I don't have a ton of, but pieces that I have more of, I can make it bigger. And then for parts that are more used, I like to keep them in this bin set. These are smaller quantities of stuff. Parts that I either really like this generally has my motor in it, but it's in use right now. But like parts like these tracks, I don't use them frequently, but I have them here because they're just more useful. But like doors, need them a lot. Keep them in here. 1 by 1 bricks, need them a ton. Keep them in here. Minifig accessories, keep them in here. Wheels, keep them in here. Studs, keep them in here, just so I don't have to keep going back into other bins. Bricks and plates are kept in this big bin, which can have the drawers moved for easy building. Plates are kept up top, and bigger bricks like 2x2s are kept in here. However, I'm really low on them at the moment because of the background I built for reviewing stuff. So need to get some more of those. Or they're kept in these shoe bins. So that's how I keep those, because I can just take them and set them on a table. I've organized my city people into this bin, and then specialized people into this bin, and then some fun video ideas up in that top bin that are not Lego. So that's just how I do stuff in terms of parts, and I don't know if I can put this back one-handed, holding it down. Oh, I did it. Yeah. That's the parts collection. I've showed it a couple times before, but never like this in detail in a couple of years, so that's good. I still have a pick-a-break cup from like a year and a half ago that I need to put it away. So I got some 2x4s that I need in here, and just some more pieces that I just have never really gotten around to organizing this thing. I really should, but yeah, it's good to have more space on the shelves because I had the mocks just taking up that chunk and all that chunk, so it's good to have more room on them, and I have some sets off of my shelves at the moment right now. But thank you for following this. I'm sorry that the city didn't grow bigger, but I'm going to have a mock series starting up that I'll be building some smaller mocks, so stay tuned for that within the next couple weeks. Bye-bye.